say, ghastly creatures! Ho, ho, ho!
Hi everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Krug.
I'm Indigo.
Today we're here to talk to you about Strange Brigade, the strangest game to ever be released. It's actually not that strange.
No, it's not that strange.
It's not that strange.
We've actually gotten to play it versus the two other videos, which was just like speculation on what we were going to be talking about.
Yes.
You can go out and buy it right now on Steam. There's the standard edition, which is $49.99, or the deluxe edition, which is $79.99. What you get in all of those, well, I'm not going to tell you. You got to watch the old video or, go to their website.
Oh! Forcing you to watch our old content. You're not gonna, but did it anyways.
There are 3 modes. The first mode, of course, is campaign, which is a loosely story-based game. Like, there's sort of a story. It's like...
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just, in context for people, Indigo skips all cutscenes.
Well, no, like, it's literally...
All of them.
It's loose in the fact that, like, each level is just, here's a new zone, here's the same mechanics.
Yeah.
And at the end, you're going to accomplish the exact same thing that you did the previous 5 times on a new map. I wouldn't put it up against Witcher when you come to story.
No, I wouldn't put it up against Witcher.
In the game, you're going to be getting gold as you play through it, and with that gold, you're able to unlock additional weapons, and you're able to buy them based off of finding like the model. It's not like you're actually crafting the weapons. It's just, here's a golden allotment. Now you can buy the weapon that you now know exists. Now, once you buy that weapon, you're able to have it across all of your characters now.
Yeah, and I think that's something that we may have gotten wrong when we were talking about it before the game released, was that we thought that they were going to be locked to a specific kind of archetype, for example. Like the sniper would be able to use the sniper rifles.
The other mode that you can play is the Horde mode, which is as you go through, you have 4 at least to start off with locations. It's just like themed maps that you keep playing and killing over and over again in different waves. And as you do that, you get additional money, and you can determine whether or not you want to unlock new areas, or if you want to spend it on upgrading your weapons or getting random items out of a chest.
Yeah, I think Horde mode used to be a thing in maybe Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
It was the zombie mode.
Yeah, the zombie mode in Call of Duty, where you had to build up your defenses with money, unlock areas with money. It's really fun, I think. I think this is kind of where this game mode shines.
Sure.
In every way except for the puzzles, because there aren't any puzzles in that scenario. And if that's the experience you're looking for, is just kind of like a horde zombie, wave after wave, brain dead shooter almost, this one will do really well.
And both the campaign and Horde is multiplayer or single player. You can play both of those either way.
Exactly.
Now, if you really do like the puzzles, then the score attack is the 3rd mode of the game, which you will really like. It's single player only, and it's basically go through this specific zone that has enemies and kind of traps, and and by puzzle, I don't necessarily mean having to solve riddles or anything.
Yeah.
It's literally, how do you kill the most amount of enemies in a specific way to get a high score.
But unfortunately, I think for this, there's no reward for it.
All right, what do you guys think about the score attack? It's basically, here's my digital awesomeness. That's kind of the whole premise behind it, or the whole idea behind it is basically, are you better than your friends?
Indigo destroyed me.
For me, I feel that the campaign is a little bit, it's long, each mission is individually long, but it's a little slow and kind of sluggish, it feels like. And then the overall amount of missions isn't a lot of missions. And I get that there's replayability. The fact is that the more relics that you find while playing it gives you skill points, which allows you to get different hero powers. But I just feel it's kind of a slog versus Horde mode, which is very exciting, very fast paced, and score attack, which is I gotta go.
Yeah, it's a little more predictable than the Horde mode is, especially if you're in new waves, waves you haven't done before, because the enemies are completely randomized. It doesn't introduce them to you first. It's literally just go, try and not die. And it is a little less, the Horde mode is a little less rich than the campaign mode. It doesn't have puzzles and stuff like that, and I really did like the puzzles. They're really well implemented, but it does give me the kind of action that I'm looking for games like this specifically.
And the only other issue I had with the game is the fact that your hero choice, while they're visually different, character-wise, they're not a huge difference between them. They each get one little tiny kind of perk. The sniper guy that we keep talking about, when you hit a headshot, it explodes, right? You can use any weapon.
Yeah.
And then his hero power is that he runs in and punches and like scatters the enemies away from each other. I don't think that fits really well with the sniper so much as like the short range shotgun chick, where her ability is she pulls one enemy towards her and punches them.
If they're trying to get you to aim for the head, you're going to use a sniper rifle, and then to give you an ult that like rewards going in and like connecting with an enemy. And when you use that ult too, the enemy that you hit flies backwards and explodes, and so it does like big AoE damage if there's a giant horde there. But again, you're a sniper, so why would you charge into a giant horde? That makes more sense for a shotgun player. Maybe they're trying to get you to not only play back. I don't know. I don't know what their motivation is.
And I think having abilities like, hey, your reload speed is dropped down to 0.
Yeah.
Or like for like a couple seconds. Or like you have a mechanic where you become, transparent, or not transparent.
Invisible.
Not invisible, but like you can go through enemies.
Oh,
so if you get like pinned in a corner,
ghost mode.
You can get through.
Or I would like if you used it once, it was full, and it stayed full, and it put a little marker on the ground, and then wherever you are on the map, you can hit that button again, and it goes back, teleports you back to where your marker is. So you could be like, this is my sniping spot, boop, and then you're like, oh, I'm out of ammo, and then you run to the ammo, and you grab some, and then you just click it, and you go, boop, back to your little sniper spot.
Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting powers that could be implemented that I just feel that they're not...
It was a little, like, a lot of them felt a little cop-outy.
All right, before we head out, 1 out of 52.
I'm going to subtract a couple from the 52, first of all. I give the 1 out of 52 a 0 out of 10. And then I give the game, I'd say like a 7.5.
Okay.
7.7. Like it's slightly above average. I think it's too much of a clone of other entries into this genre. Like the 4-player, like Vermintide and like Left 4 Dead, the main one that I can't remember the name of apparently. They all just kind of feel very homogenous. And this tried to do something different with the puzzles, and the puzzles are literally the only reason it's not just getting like a 6, because those are really good. But I think that if you have people to play it with, it's going to be fun for you, and you should pick it up.
I'm actually kind of right where you are. Like, I think it's above average, but it's not a, like, you have to buy this.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, head down in the comments and let us know what you think of Strange Brigade. While you guys are down there, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the bell icon. And then head over to Twitter and talk to us there. You can talk to me on Twitter at IndigoQT.
And you can get me at QueueQT on Twitter. You can also reach both of us at the same time at _QueueTimes on Twitter or at QueueTimes on Instagram. We've been GameGorgon. We'll see you guys tomorrow.